got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady flossing, we cash out from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? You still with a left, right, and should look.
More steals than Ricky Hen from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the host treated me different. But I was good on the dribble like an infant. And it went all down the corner playing. And you see Berkeley, I was man. Every week, my name in the Campanelli.
Well, we saw it coming. No PJ, meant no Vegas. And that's
No,
pretty much
PJ knew what was gonna happen. He knew what was gonna happen.
With 19, Kyrie had 17, and Luka had 16.
Boy, it was a lot of people getting strapped in tonight, boy.
Struggle to him being that 16 tonight, boy.
It was a lot of people getting strapped in tonight, boy. There was a lot of people getting strapped in tonight, boy. Nice and tight, boy. Listen. Let me tell you something. Now, we're not. This ain't a pro layer saying, oh, like Charles Barkley said, OKC's gonna win the championship. That's probably getting up there saying. But let me tell you something. OKC was up for this basketball game. When a team wins a game on your building maybe a month earlier, and they played Nipsey Hussle, last time I checked. Right in front of your locker room. Yeah, your ears a little turned up, and OKC's ears were a little turned up tonight because boy, they strapped in everybody. I mean, guys were strapped in nice and tight. That was the best defensive performance I've seen from a basketball team as far as defending everybody. They defended everybody. Even when they were double.
That's fired at the Boston Celtics last year in the finals.
Hey, listen, it came close because listen, that is the number one defensive team in the league, and they showed it tonight. They recovered off double teams. They were stealing the ball. We talked about it in the first half. The Mavericks had committed 12 turnovers. OKC scored 22 points off those turnovers. This team lives and dies off turning you over. But one of my compadres over here just poo-pooed it off like I didn't know what I was talking about. And it ain't the guy at the bottom of me. But we won't talk about that. OKC did exactly what they wanted to do in this basketball game.
What I had to catch it straight. What did I do?
Everybody catching them tonight, man. Everybody for the Mavericks catching them tonight, so you might want to catch one. Listen.
What did I do?
Listen. Tovash, give OKC credit. I'm not gonna say this was all about bad mass basketball. OKC made them look that way. When I got to give a team credit, I got to give them credit. OKC strapped them boys in, and they made them boys really. If you looked at it in the first half and basically in the third quarter, they made some of them dudes look scared to even dribble the basketball out there. You saw guys just getting the ball out of their hand quick as possible because they were hearing footsteps, or they were scared the ball would get taken from them, or what. But that was an amazing defensive performance. I still love the Mavs. But this was OKC's night. They was hitting every three they possibly could. They took about 53s. They made 20 of them. So give them credit. It was their night tonight. They move on, and the Mavericks played the loser out of the Houston and Golden State game on Sunday. Quick update. Either if Houston loses, they play here in Dallas against the Rockets. If Golden State loses, they go up to Golden State and play the Warriors. That will be on Sunday.
Wait, I'm confused. So the Mavericks are still in it?
No, it's just that nobody has that long. I thought it was, but nobody has that long of a layoff. So they can't just play until next Thursday. They have to have a game. So they got to play somebody. So they'll play the loser out of the next cup game between Houston
And when is
and
that
Golden
game?
State. They'll be on Sunday, so we're gonna be pulling a doubleheader. So guess what? We just walk right into
What the hell, man?
we just walk right into a doubleheader.
Sunday at home too. It could be here.
Yeah, either if it's Houston, it'll be here.
Yeah,
If it's
it
Golden
could be home.
State, if it's Golden
It's
State, it's there. It'll be in Texas.
So look, all right.
What the hell?
We talked about what Kendrick alluded to, how Oklahoma City got up for the game, and we saw that, right? Jason Kidd didn't coach the game like that, and the Mavericks saw that. Jason Kidd didn't coach like that today. There was no aggression. There was none of that. Pretty much, you saw Oklahoma City play like they wanted to play for a mid-season championship, and then that's what they're playing for.
Vegas.
It's okay. So if you go, all right, allow me to cook for you. The in-season tournament is geared up for guys who don't have money. The in-season tournament is geared up for people who like intense playoff type atmospheres. The in-season tournament is geared for players who actually want to get a paycheck and fans who want to see their team perhaps win whatever in the middle of the season. Don't let LeBron fool y'all. LeBron told y'all last year, oh, the in-season tournament is everything. And then this year LeBron said, well, it don't mean nothing. Of course it means everything. It means a lot. So like for what we see out of Oklahoma City today is intense playoff basketball. We've seen them dive for balls. We've seen them make every single shot they put up. You can't win a game if the opposing team is making every single shot that they put up. We see that a couple of weeks ago up in Portland. I want to see it. So like just last week, we've seen that in Portland when the Blazers were making every single shot. It's like, damn, how do you stop this? It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop a team that shoots 60% from three-point land. So now, with all that being said, yes, Oklahoma City did play like they wanted to win something, and so yeah, hopefully they do win the in-season tournament. Jason Kidd was not coaching for that tonight, y'all. Just letting y'all know, he has bigger fish to fry when it comes to winning games and playing for the playoffs. So
you think his mindset changed when he found out PJ wasn't playing because PJ was trying to go to Vegas?
Don't get discouraged. Yes, do not get discouraged. Mavericks fans, do not get discouraged because Oklahoma City came to play, and then the Mavericks really didn't. And if you look at it in the game, the Mavericks did give you a whole bunch of effort, especially third quarter, fourth quarter. Like they tried to make a comeback. They really did. If you ask Kai tonight, if you ask Luka tonight, Luka had 7 points going into the third or the fourth quarter. That's uncalled for. But that also tells you how much Oklahoma City wanted to win. But going into the fourth quarter, bro, like going into the fourth quarter, the Mavericks was like, well, all right, they're coming with more than what we're coming with. It's cool. It's fine. And so, yeah, tonight's game was not an indictment on how the Mavericks actually showed up. No, the Mavericks showed up as a team that won 7 straight, right? They played like that in the third and fourth quarter. The Mavericks actually played like a top 2 team in the league in the third and fourth quarter. And I'm not really tripping on the fact that they did that. They still played like a team that could actually beat the Celtics in the third and fourth quarter. So, yes, Oklahoma City kicked y'all asses tonight. They really did. But let's not look at the fact, or let's not take away from the Mavericks being a team that said, hey, man, they were just better. They were just better tonight. No, Oklahoma City wants to go to Vegas. The Mavericks really did not give a damn about what happened tonight. And shout out to Coach Kidd for
maybe
keeping the
players,
Mavericks.
maybe certain players did, but Derek Lively had plans of buying a fish tank.
Well,
So he's gonna pay
Yeah,
off
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he gonna get his contract. So like Derek Lively gonna get a max contract at some point.
Derek Lively, yesterday in practice, he ran down a list of stuff he was gonna spend with his $500,000.
Well, you know, he better ask one of his big brothers for a fish tank. He ain't getting through that money. Listen. This is I'm gonna piggyback on what Tovar said.
Mavericks are 1-5 without PJ this season.
Listen, if I'm gonna give you and Brian a clue. Even if PJ was out there, they'd have ran him. This was the best I've seen OKC play. You can tell they were up for this game. Listen, they had and to go a little further on Tovash, it wasn't just about going to Vegas and getting the $500,000. They've had to hear the whole season that you're the best team, but the other team in Texas down south done beat you 5 out of the last 7. Yeah. You may be everybody's favorite, but that team was playing Nipsey Hussle music in front of y'all locker room last time that I checked. Basically, let y'all know that the Western Conference still goes through us. So their ears were turned up. So give them credit. I'm not finna sit up there and take no credit away from OKC. They came out and whooped the that was a master class on how to strap people in on the defense end. They made them dudes scared to dribble the basketball at some time. I mean, that was a great master class on defense. They were up. They were hitting every three. They were diving for loose balls. Out. You had guards out rebounding our centers out there. It was just a want to. They wanted to, and the Mavericks were turned down. I will give the Mavericks this. They have been in every time zone for the last 2 or 3 weeks. They have not been in one place for 2 days.
Excuses.
No. I'm just telling. It's just the truth. They even when they come home, they had to pack their bags and go back out. So they've been on a road trip for about 2 to 3. It's the way the schedule is. We're not making excuses because they won 11 out of 12. But
Luka had a week off. He should be ready to play basketball.
But what?
Luka had a week off. He should be ready to play basketball.
Dude, shut up and get off Luka's nutsack. I mean, it's not just all of them dudes got they behind whipped out there. It ain't just one player. Good grief.
I mean, the man. I mean, what did he do tonight?
What did he do tonight? Whoa! Nobody on that team scored over 20 points. Everybody had a bad shooting percentage except Najee Marshall. Everybody got strapped in.
What about Clay? What about Clay?
They strapped it. They strapped him in too.
But Clay had 19. He was the leading scorer on the team.
No, he had 19 in spurts. And
Clay couldn't make a shot either.
Yeah, Clay couldn't make a shot.
That would seem like
they were strapped. He just had a spurt of three pointers that made him seem like. But give OKC credit. I'm not gonna dog out the Mavericks. They got sometimes. Tovar just said it. Sometimes you the hammer or the nail. The Mavericks was a nail and OKC was the hammer, and they hammered that behind tonight. They wanted it. They wanted to make a statement that right now we feel we the best team in the West, and give them credit. They came out there and whooped that behind. Give them. I'm not finna dog on the player. I'm not finna dog on the team. OKC deserves the credit tonight. They whooped that behind. They showed what's up. Give them the credit.
Giving a pass on the Mavericks tonight.
So what happens now? There's really no bragging rights. There's no bragging rights. If you're a Maverick fan and seeing how the Mavericks just like came back and said, "Hey, don't forget who we are." That's what the Mavericks said in the third and fourth quarter. Hey, don't forget who we are. We're just gonna let you win this game because you wanted more and because you got guys on your roster who don't have contracts. Like the Mavericks have got guys on their roster that got contracts that make a lot of money. And they really didn't play tonight like they want to go to Vegas. If PJ were there, maybe. Okay, cool. But
PJ was the one who said we going to Vegas.
They probably would have kicked his ass tonight too. Because for one, let's not forget. For one, they hit a lot of 3-point shots. Man, a lot of balls that went up. A lot of balls that went up that went down. I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And so, like, to see Najee do his thing and like pretty much fill that role that PJ would have given him gives me great joy because in the playoffs it's gonna be a little bit different because the way like how Coach Kidd plays that. The Oklahoma City Thunder minus Chet, y'all got problems up there, bro. Because like, all right, sure, Shea gave y'all 39, right? Shea gave you 39. And then, of course, he had help. And then that's without Chet Hungry. But the Mavericks were without, I think, arguably their best defender. And they did what they did. They won a close game. They won a close game that they had no business even making close. But the Mavericks still made the game close. Y'all got to figure out. Oh, I'm sorry. And on the road in OKC in a hostile environment. If you're the Mavericks taken away from this game, you're going, man, we still scared them. We gave them a scare. Like we still kind of fuck with their psyche a little bit. And I'm excited about that part.
Listen, the Mavericks shouldn't go out of this game feeling any less confident than y'all. Listen, sometimes you just get your ass handed to you. And the Mavericks still got their ass handed to them tonight. They've won it. They still won 12 out of 14 now or something like that. Some crazy stat. Still got a great record, 16-9. You just met a team who wanted it, who was tired of you handing it to them over the last playoff series and in the first game of the first meeting of this series, and they wanted it and they showed it. And now you can come back the next game and hand it to them on game 3. I'm looking forward to the rematch. But these happen. Sometimes you get blown out in the game. It doesn't mean that they're a bad team. It means give OKC credit. They played one of the best basketball games they played this season against an elite team. Give them credit.
Well, when is the next game?
I already said the teams like the Atlanta Hawks, the New York Knicks. This is who this tournament is for. It's not for big time teams like those small teams to get some shine or whatever. And just those teams are the ones that's in it right now.
When is the next matchup between the Mavericks?
It's for all the young teams. This tournament is created for teams like the Detroit Pistons who will never win anything, who can sneak in and win an in-season tournament. That's what this tournament is.
Hold on. OKC can win something. They can.
No, I'm talking about I'm saying it's more for like the young. You're gonna see a lot of young teams win this deal. Teams like the Mavericks, you're right. They're not gonna be winning the in-season tournament. They let LeBron win it because it was LeBron last year.
They play the next 2 games they play. Well, actually, that's going to switch. The next 2 games are the January 17th in Dallas, and that 4th game would have been in OKC, but since they already played this game,
Dallas,
they're going to switch that game to Dallas. So actually, they played within a 5-game span in Dallas twice, the 17th and the 23rd, both in January.
Yeah, man, that January schedule was kind of thick. You got the Lakers, and I think you got Boston in there too, somewhere.
So you won't see them boys to late January.
I mean, that's right around the corner if you think about it. But hey, Kendrick, so is January 17th the MLK Day?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a Monday, the 17th?
Yeah, it's 17th, yeah. I think so.
The reason why I asked that.
MLK Day?
Say it again.
No, MLK January 17th is on a Friday, so that means MLK Day will be it's probably
Monday, third.
That Monday. MLK Day is almost on a Monday.
It's gonna be July 20th then.
Okay. Because January 20th.
I'm sorry, I said July. I'm sorry. Yeah, January 20th.
Yeah, the reason why I was asking.
That's Trump's inauguration. So everybody gonna be off of that.
Oh God!
Is that the 6th? Is that the 6th? Is that the 6th?
It's the 20th.
January 20th.
It's the 20th.
Oh my God!
MLK and Trump's inauguration on the same thing.
Let me check my calendar and make sure they're not.
You
please
can check
don't
it,
have the inauguration on MLK Day. Never hear the end of it.
You can check it, but I'm telling you, I'm right. It's on the 20th. It's the same day.
Kendrick, if this man gets inaugurated on MLK Day,
I only watch politics and sports, so I'm telling you, you can look it up for yourself. But his inauguration on the 20th. It's on MLK. Ain't it? I told you. It's on MLK.
Speaking for a guy that just left.
This man probably gonna get up there in his speech and say, "It's no coincidence that I'm going in the same day on Martin Luther King Day because of something."
I told you, black people love me.
Yeah, they wanted me on this day specifically. They wanted me on this day.
All right, it's good enough for that.
They wanted me on this day. Lord Jesus.
Tovash, I gave you some good. I gave you as far as this game, there's two bright spots you can take from this game. One, Najee Marshall still is balling, still in the offensive groove. Had basically the best game of any Maverick out there, far and away. And also, if you watch, I know you watched. Omax played his best game today.
Yeah, the young guys gonna come out there and ball. They want that $500,000.
That for him, the athleticism wasn't a problem because that's all he is an athlete. So it didn't bother him.
I like how Coach Kidd just put him into the game, into a heated situation. I love that about Coach Kidd and how he does that. So Coach Kidd actually threw Omax Prosper into the game to where it was tight. It meant something. And he's like, "Hey man, go into the game. Let's see what you got." And so he actually trusted Omax over Jaden Hardy. I mean, I actually forgot about Jaden Hardy tonight. And so Omax stepping up and doing his thing kind of told me a little bit of something. I'm pretty much on his bandwagon for sure.
If Omax could consistently hit his corner threes, he can get minutes. But he's got to hit his corner threes because they're going to leave him. They left them open today, and Omax hit them. But teams are going to leave them open.
That's going to happen. That's going to happen all year. Teams will disrespect you in the corner and also at the top of the key. So teams would just tell you, "Hey man, shoot that all day long." And so if you can make a few of those, Draymond made his living. If you can make a few of those, dude, then you're on your way. I think Omax Prosper has a place in this league, especially with shooting the corner three and being, his wingspan is amazing. His body is amazing. He's 6'8", 6'9", kind of has that Michael Porter Jr. type body. And so if he fills out, he'll be impressive. I love his game.
And listen, and this is the reason why I don't want to throw him in any trade. When people on X or on Fanscape or on my other social media, talking about, well, let's throw to I said, no, you don't give up on 22-year-old athletes. If he ever develops a shot and his mind catches up with his body, he's gonna carve a niche in this league. It just takes time. So you don't give up on that. You just gotta suffer through it, give him some time, and hope the light switch. I hope the light switched on tonight, and they keep giving him minutes, because if you keep giving him minutes of that backup four, and Tovash, he figures it out, then you got something where when PJ Washington gets tired, because they're basically the same height. You can go back, you can go in with Omax, and you may lose a little sprint, but you don't lose the athleticism at that position. That's what was happening with Maxey. You were losing the athleticism when Maxey goes in, because he's not the athlete he used to be and not the rebounder he used to be.
I think that tonight was a perfect. I think tonight was one of the best coaching jobs that Jason Kidd has done this year or over the last 2 years. I think Coach Kidd ended up play the right people and did everything he needs to do as a basketball coach, bro. I'm sorry. At the end of the year, when we go back and look at these games, this game tonight against Oklahoma City on December the 8th or 9th, I think that Coach Kidd played it perfectly. He did not play for the NBA Cup. He played to get his guys right, and he played for positioning, and he also played for confidence and everything else. Najee Marshall, Kyrie, Clay, Luka, all those guys had their way in this game to a certain extent, and it didn't hurt them. Everybody came out the game healthy, and Oklahoma State just wanted the game more. But I think that this game kind of, got under the Mavericks' crawl a little bit when it comes to, hey man, like if we really won this game, we could have won this game.
What I take away from this game, there's things you can know from this game. First of all, like I've been saying, I'm pretty sure Coach Kidd gonna crack down on because they got some time before Sunday for the next game. Look over film. You got it. The turnovers, you got to cut down on the turnovers. That's for anybody. When you playing good basketball teams, especially, and you turn the ball.
Them jokers launching these threes.
Put
They
stuff
just
in the hole. Also, like I said, I alliterated again with Omax. If the light switch that's flipped on, big time advantage for the Mavericks. That means you may not have to make a trade for a backup four. Also, like Maji, getting back in the groove. He wasn't suffering from the sickness. Actually played the best minutes. And listen, I'm a
floater going tonight, Kendrick.
Who?
Yeah, that floater going tonight. That floater was on.
And also, listen. Sometimes you need a good ass kicking. Sometimes it grounds you back and gets you back to the things you did at the start of the streak. To say, hey, we need to get back to basics. Maybe we let a little slippage happen, turnovers and maybe rebounding. But now we know, hey, we don't do those things. We're gonna get beat. You're gonna be playing another good team on Sunday, either Golden State or Houston. Houston, the exact same team as OKC, maybe on a lesser level, but with the athletes. So so I'm really hoping Golden State wins. I would love to play Houston again, and get a matchup with them again. Yeah, man. It's just OKC's night. Give them credit. Nothing the Mavs could have done. Another live open ball turnover right there.
That's what I knew it was over when they threw that. When Caruso threw that alley-oop, I said, "Oh, it's over tonight."
Leads to a dunk. But OKC, this is one of their best games of the season, man. And the Mavs still, at certain points in time, chipped away in it. Got it down to 10. Got it down to 8. But OKC, it was just they would hit a big three, go on a little 5-point spurt, and get it back up to 16. And that was it. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose sleep over losing to OKC. Like I'm pretty sure the national public is gonna get up tomorrow and say, "Boy, OKC hammered Dallas. Dallas may need to make they just hammered them."
You never wanted to go to Vegas anyway. You never talked about going to Vegas the whole time. You didn't even care if we went to Vegas or not.
They just hammered them on December 10th, 2024. In a regular season, I'm be like Tovash right now. They got their behind kicked on December 10th, 2024. Now you get to go home, rest up a little bit, and get ready for Sunday's game. That's all it means.
It's clear to me there was other people around here who wanted to go to Vegas.
Hey, Chicken. Sorry. I know you're watching this.
Yeah.
But Chicken, if you could share with the world that you just gave me. Yes. Okay. That's what I was trying to look at. So we got Jake Berger from the Marlins. Sorry about that. Breaking news. That tells Chicken as well. So Berger is a good hitter for the Marlins. I've always watched him, especially the last 2.5 years. But that also tells us that Nathaniel Lowe may be leaving the Rangers.
Oh, he's my favorite player. I like Nathan Lowe, man.
A damn good glove at first. I respect his defense more than I respected his bat. But like last year, he kind of suffered a little bit, and we'll see in the next few days what what the Rangers do with him. But that Burger kid, dude, he can hit the baseball, and that's speaking a lot. You need that thump at first base, and the Rangers. I mean, last year really didn't help you a lot, but I think that today they signed Nathaniel Lowe to an extension, a 3-year extension. Of course, Jacob deGrom is going to be good this year. And so, like, going and getting him can help you at first base is an upgrade from the offensive end. But damn, if you lose Lowe, you lose a guy that can play, that can play defense. But I mean, we'll see. I think that the move though helps the Rangers either way you look at it. Sorry about cutting y'all off on that.
No, that's we needed to talk about that real quick. All right, Kendra, let's take it away. Let's go to stats and facts.
Okay. All right, well, are you ready for the stats? This loss.
Blame this loss 100% on PJ Washington.
Really?
He said we were going to Vegas.
Okay.
And then the most important game he put that on.
By the stats and facts of this Mavericks loss to the OKC Thunder minus PJ Washington brought to you by
I hate when you get the
very best barbecue in the DF. So listen, if you're out and about, you need some lunch or need some lunch for tomorrow. Go out Very Best Barbecue. I recommend the ribs. And if you see PJ watching out in the DFW, recommend him to go up there, man. Maybe they got some chicken noodle soup that fix that that's a real sinus infection he had. That what he said he had. I feel that he saw the writing on the wall and didn't want to smoke. But here or there, let's get to the stats effect. All right.
Not tonight.
Mavericks shoot off. He saw that train coming down the track. Said, "Damn, hell no!" But him. Let's get down to the stats effect. The Mavericks shoot 48% from the field. To the OKC Thunder, 46%. Tobias alliterated to this. The Mavericks were 15 out of 36 from three. Yeah, that's 21%. But the OKC Thunder shot 53. They shot 53. They made 20 of them. That's 40% right there. The Mavericks outshot them on the free throw line, but were poor about making them. They were 13 of 19. That's just 68%. The OKC Thunder was 6 out of 7 for 85%. I don't think they shot a free throw in the second half. Rebounds, edge to the OKC Thunder, 52-44 because the Mavericks doing a lot of missing, especially in that third quarter. Offensive boards, the Mavericks got off. Now, this is inexcusable right here. This is about want to. We talked about this. The Mavericks being a bigger team, but OKC is scrappy. Mavericks got out offensive boarded 17-7. That lets you know who wanted the game more. Assists, edge to the Thunder, 29-25. Also steals, edge to the Thunder, 14-10. Blocks, edge Thunder, 5-2. And total turnovers, Mavericks committed 19 turnovers. The Thunder committed 14, but this is the tail of the tape, Tovash. Of the 14 OKC turnovers, the Mavericks just got 17 points. Off the 19 Maverick turnovers, the Mavericks conceded 36 points. 36 points off night. That'll get you beat by anybody. I don't care who it is. You can get beat by Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship.
Come on, man. I told you I go to that church. I grew up in that church, man. You can't say that.
I'm just bringing it around, man. Fast break points in favor of the Mavericks. 11
Still trying to figure out where Tony Evans is over there at Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship. He's been missing.
I don't know. Maybe in Oklahoma. Points in the paint. Advantage. Mavericks 42-38 in this game. Let's get to the individual box score, if you will. For the Mavericks, Derek Lively, 31 minutes. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 13 boards, 5 assists, 5 points, 1 block, but had 2 turnovers in the game. He was a -12. Kyrie Irving, 17 points. He had 2 turnovers also. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. He was 7 out of 14 in 40 minutes. 3 out of 5 from 3. Most of his threes came in the I think late in the fourth quarter. We went on a little run right there. Luka Doncic also played 40 minutes, 5 out of 15, 2 out of 8 from 3, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. He had 11 boards, 5 assists, 4 steals. Boy had 6 turnovers in this game. He was a minus 14.
Seen his points come in the fourth quarter too?
No, he had 2. He had 2 in the first half. So he all 14 came in the fourth quarter. So he had 16 points total. Klay Thompson, he was the hot man, 19 points, but he was a minus 17. He had the worst plus minus out there because when he was out there, that was when OKC was going on their little run. But I'm just letting you know. Rebounds,
everybody got some run tonight.
Yeah. They ran.
Everybody got some run tonight. Everybody saw the floor around.
They are in one way or another. 4 rebounds for Klay Thompson. He was 7 out of 14 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3 in 28 minutes. Quentin Grimes, he had a horrible game today. Boy had more turnovers than he had points. 3 turnovers, 2 points. He had 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line in 18 minutes. That's why he only played 18 minutes tonight. Omax Prosper, his 12 minutes were very productive. 6 points in those 2 corner threes. He was a +4 in this game. In fact, he was the only Maverick to have be a plus in the plus minus category. 1 assist, 2 rebounds in this game. Like I said, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. Good 12 minutes from Omax. Najee Marshall, the best overall Maverick tonight. 29 minutes. He was 7 out of 11 from the field. 2 of 4 from the 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 19 points. He was a minus 14. He had 2 assists, 4 rebounds in this game. And let's get to it. Daniel Gafford. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. So the Mavericks have the Mavericks found themselves getting a gym with Mr. Marshall. I think that he has the same IQ, basketball IQ, length, and everything. There's 2 guys that I've fallen in love with in my days of watching basketball. So the first guy is Nikolai Batum, who's longtime Blazer, longtime Clipper, Charlotte Hornet from France, who still plays the game at a high level. He's like 38 years old. And then the other guy is Boris Diaw when he's with the Spurs. I think that his IQ, his basketball IQ, ranks up there with some of the greatest. And hopefully it translates to a championship. Those other guys are and were successful. Boris Diaw, of course, successful with the Spurs. Maybe Nicholas Batum gets his championship, but hopefully not before Najee Marshall gets his. But go ahead.
Yeah, Najee Marshall, good glue guy. As far as a guy who can do everything on the basketball floor, not great at everything, but he's good at everything. And you can't have enough of those kind of guys. Daniel Gafford, 16 minutes. He got played off the floor because literally there was nobody he could guard when OKC went small. Even when they went big, he was having problems out there. So not a good night. Only 9 points, only 2 rebounds in this game. 1 assist for Daniel Gafford. Spencer Dinwiddie, 23 minutes. He was 3 out of 9 from the field, 1 out of 4 from 3, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals in this game. He also had 3 turnovers. 9 points, and also he was a -2. And you also had Powell, Edwards, and Gortman finish out the game with 1 minute to go. Basically nothing there. Let's get to the OKC Thunder. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, 32 minutes. He was 8 of 21 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He had 18 points. He was a +5 in this game. for Williams. Hartenstein, 30 minutes, 5-11 from the field, 0-1 from 3. 8 boards, 13 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal in this game. He had 10 points, so a double-double for him. He was a -6. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the mid-range king. He was mid-range, but mid-range like a mud tonight, but he actually was hitting the 3. Really great. 39 big points. He was a +22. Had 1 block, 3 steals, 5 assists, 8 boards. He was 15 of 23 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. Shooting that thing tonight. 4-4 from the free throw line in 38 minutes. 39 points in 38 minutes. Productive for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort, the flop wonder when he wants to be. 32 minutes, 11 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. Was all up in Lucas. Strapped him in like a nice baby, nice and tight. He couldn't go nowhere. Even had his jersey when he wasn't even guarding nobody. Lou Dort right there. Casey Wallace, 31 minutes. He was 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. He shot some critical corner threes to keep the lead within arm's length. 11 points, +15. He also had 1 block, 2 steals, 4 assists. The former Kentucky Wildcat also had 8 rebounds. Jones. Let's move on for that. Kendrick Williams, 17 points came on the floor when he was getting guarded by Gafford. Those 3 threes. He also had 3 steals, 2 assists, and 2 boards in this game. Caruso, 22 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. He had 6 points. He was a +2. Had 2 assists, 4 boards in the game. Isaiah Joe, he went a little heat, including a 3 at the end of the third quarter. 17 minutes, 3 of 8 from the field, 9 points. He was a +11. Had 3 assists and 3 boards. Wiggins, 9 minutes. He was 1 of 2 from the field with a 3. He was a +8. Mitchell, 10 minutes. He was 1 of 3 from the field for 2 points. He was a -8. Also had one steal, 2 assists, and a board. And we also had Jones played a minute and Carlson played a minute. They did not score in the game. And that's your stats and facts of this OKC Thunder 118-104 game. And Walt, I would like to say this. Our bFb DFW player of the game goes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with his 39 big points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals of the game. The bFb DFW player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to you, Walt.
Hey man, you can't do that when the Mavericks lose, man. You don't have it when the Mavericks win. What the hell are you doing? What? You can play the game to the other team. It's a Dallas show. What kind of?
Come on, man. We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
We do. We are putting on a professional show. We have to be fair and biased. This is a basketball podcast show. This is a DFW podcast. We have to be fair. We are covering a sporting team. We got to be fair to each team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the bFb DFW player of the game.
Well, what award do you get a Mavericks? What award do you get a Mavericks tonight? Just an L?
You give him a hot L and a quick. Hey, at least the plane ride gonna be quick. It won't take that long to get back to Dallas. So they'll be in their beds. They might be in their beds right now. Who knows?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna get any interviews for the Mavericks tonight. They don't even have a folder up for the Mavericks.
Who want to talk about this? Who the hell want to talk about this?
like they said, well, since PJ not gonna show up, I guess we ain't gotta show up either. Hell.
Hey, let's get to the house, man. Get on the plane, quick plane ride. You be back in your beds by 1 o'clock in the night, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Let's see if Grant.
They should already be back if you think about it. And then they don't have that many games. Again, I say it with sincerity. I don't think that they were trying to go to Vegas. I don't. I don't think that Jason Kidd wants to go to Vegas. And so, like, he's channeling his inner Pop, his inner Greg Popovich. Win the games in front of you. Don't do anything extra. And then we'll see you guys in the playoffs. And so, yeah, man, if that's the case,
for real.
yeah.
For real. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Somebody in the media just ask him, Coach, did you really try to win this game, or was it one of those games that just motivated to?
Yeah, I don't think you would get the answer you're looking for. He would PR that answer.
Yeah, he would. Could see it.
Listen, I would love to play the Rockets because it'd be at home. And I think the Mavericks need to be at home. But the cynical person in me would love for the Rockets to win that game tomorrow, because I would love to see OKC and Houston again, because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander got to get his lick back. When you let a grown man but slang you around like a little child. When we was on the era. Right. Slang you around and like a little child with Dylan Brooks did, and you were grinning.
Dylan Brooks.
And you were slang you around like you was a 5-year-old or a battered woman, and you were sitting up there grinning at him, and just I'm just grinning. No, man, you can't have. Shea got to get his lick back. So I would love for it to be. Thunder Rockets.
Yeah,
you can't have no grown man slang you around like you're a 5-year-old.
I think you're gonna get that too, because if what you guys are saying is true, then Golden State is like, man, we're not finna go to no Vegas.
And then that means you have Clay going back up to the Bay to play Golden State.
It's a good test. It's balance tested for Coach Kidd and of course the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks have a good foundation when it comes to the map, the plan, the project. I think that Coach Kidd has strategically laid out what he wants to do this season. Of course, every team will say, hey, we want to win a World Series, we want to win a Super Bowl, we want to win a Larry O'Brien and a Stanley Cup and a World Cup. But it's the formula on how you get it. It's getting your guys to buy in. If you get your guys to buy in, then it's like, hey, now we're talking. If your coaching staff says, hey, man, look, I really don't care about a December game. I really don't. It looks good on TV. It looks amazing on TV. But I really don't care about a December game. And if you're going to Christmas Day's game, Sunday, Coach Kidd is like, I really don't care about winning those games unless we're making shots, unless we're staying healthy, unless the team is clicking. Because we all know in the playoffs, you got to click. In the playoffs, you got to click. I think that PJ came alive. So now we got Najee. Now we got to get Grimes going. Now we got to get Gafford from falling on the ground and laughing at everything. like that's a real thing. And so, yeah, Clay got to make more shots. Kyrie is clicking. Luka is going well. And so now we got to find that other 3 or 4 guys that, need to find themselves. Like there's 3 or 4 guys.
I think you don't have a problem with that. I think the depth is there. And like last season or year before that, where it was Luka and maybe a couple more guys, and then who hope. I think you got consistency there with. I know Quentin Grimes played like I asked today, but he's a consistent scorer, and then you got PJ and Grimes. So I think you're good on that front as far as finding other scores other than Kyrie and Luka, and then hopefully Clay makes his shots. If he makes his shots, then basically you got about 7 guys 7 to 8 guys can get you 20 because they've been doing that. You had 7 to 8 guys get you double figures for doing this winning streak. The Mavericks had a 7-game winning streak. So you got the depth there. It was just tonight was off night. You know, it happens. You got your ass handed to you. You'll see them boys again in January and be up for it. But for now, get home, get some rest. You'll have to Sunday off, so enough time to get over whatever ailments you getting over, including whatever this respiratory thing is going around the facilities. Wash your hands, man. Wash your hands when you come out the bathroom, man. Come out the restroom. Wash your hands, man. But anyway, and get ready for either Golden State or Houston on Sunday.
I still can't believe that we got them. We got to play again on Sunday. That's shocking to me. But I get what you said. Like they can't just let them. They can't let them have a whole week off.
You ain't gonna have a whole week off. You want to play.
That's what he was coaching for. He was kind of coaching. He was kind of coaching to get those days. Which is why it's kind of genius. Because if the Mavericks would have won tonight, then what's today? Tuesday. So it's the next game Thursday?
They play Saturday. No, they play Saturday. And they play Saturday, and then they play Tuesday.
Then they play Tuesday next week.
Yeah, that'll be the championship game. So then turn around and be
right back at it again Thursday.
When they play in Vegas, whoever plays in Vegas plays that doubleheader that Saturday. Then Tuesday is the championship game.
And then you turn around and get back to the season on Thursday.
Yeah. So he may play the right. You get a few days off, play on Sunday, and then you get another few days off, and then you play on Thursday. So enough time for guys to get back.
Sense to me.
So enough time for guys to get healthy, get back, and get ready to start that push to the Christmas Day game. Which I'm pretty sure everybody wants to play in. You know.
Well, yeah, they have not. There is no interview folder.
There's no interview.
That's fine. They gotta go. They gotta get back on the plane and get back to the D.
I'm pretty sure
do it. They're just saying that they don't have a folder for it. So
I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm pretty sure they're not playing Nipsey Hussle. Last time I checked.
Or they're saving. Or they're saving it. You could be saving it for the next meeting.
Okay, so
Kenny
has informed us that so basically we'll be back. So wait a minute. What do we know what time they're gonna play on Sunday?
That's what Mark Follower said. That's what Mark Follower said. They will be playing on Sunday against the loser of the Golden State Houston Rocket game.
We don't know what time yet.
If it's don't know what time, don't know who, but we do know this. If it's Houston, it'll be here in AAC. If it's Golden State, it'll be in San Francisco.
Okay, well, so we just walked, like as Kendrick said, we just walked into a doubleheader with the Cowboys playing 12 o'clock, and now the Mavericks playing. I'm gonna guess about 5 or 7 o'clock on
whenever the Mavericks play.
What the hell just happened here? I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Good grief. Oh man. All right, man. Well,
I'm like Wendy. They need to start having these. They need to have this tournament at the beginning of the season. They need to have this tournament at the beginning of the season where just like college does. Have it at the beginning of the season, and then you start back into your regular season mode. After the tournament.
Like before the like preseason?
Like they do in college. They don't have a preseason. They just have a tournament. You know how mostly colleges have tournaments. They have the Maui tournament,
that actually would make more sense. But like I said,
this be going up over each other's schedule.
this tournament is like I said, it's more for the younger teams. This is for the teams like the Detroit, the teams who hang around the bottom, who will never win something that could actually try to win something. That's what it's supposed to be for.
Well,
it's not meant for the Lakers. The Lakers to win. It's not meant for the Mavericks to win. The Boston Celtics, none of those guys win.
It's easy for teams like that to win these things because they don't have to. Because it's a knockout tournament. It's a one game tournament. I mean, if it's a series, Detroit gonna probably get swept because you can't beat a team 4 out of 7, but you can beat a team one time.
But like y'all was saying about OKC, they're gonna play harder because those guys want to try to get $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, the Lakers and Mavericks, they don't care about no damn $500,000. Like I said, they already got money.
I mean, what the hell they need? What the hell OKC need $500,000? Live in Oklahoma. What the hell they do up there?
They definitely need $500,000. They definitely need $500,000. You going to win like you ain't finna be able to win. Why you act like you ain't gonna be in Oklahoma in a couple weeks? Like when you drive up to Oklahoma, you don't see nothing but civilization out there.
He said Windstar. He said Windstar. Don't go ahead, Kendrick.
That's the only thing up there, man. Windstar.
Choctaw's up there too.
Choctaw, that's the only thing to do up there.
and the Thunder. In Oklahoma, what's the name?
I heard they got the world's biggest
college football team.
Oh, the Sooners.
Oh, yeah. But they season over with.
He said Windstar.
That's about it.
So those young junkyard dogs though, the Willises and the Wallaces and the Jaylens, I like the way they play basketball. But yeah, man, bro, they're hungry. They're just hungry dudes, and their families are hungry. And I'm pretty sure they got somebody just reaching into their pockets every 15 minutes, and that's very indicative.
Come on, talk about. Them jokers going to Dairy Queen. They don't have to worry about paying for anything up there. And trust me, I've been all over Oklahoma. They got more Dairy Queens than any other fast food chain up there.
Nah, bro, it's bigger. So they also have kids. Trust me, I know. I turned 3 corners. I saw 3 Dairy Queens. I turned one corner. I saw Dairy Queen. I turned another corner. Saw another. They also have this amazing catfish spot. It's an all-you-can-eat spot up there in like Oklahoma City, kind of like going towards Stillwater. So yeah, I mean, Oklahoma's a big state. So yes, they want their money too.
They do got the best fried pies. They got a spot up there with some fried pies.
Yeah. I mean, bro, it's a good state for food. It's a good state for real estate. That's the Sooners' land, and so we all know how the Sooners got there.
First 48 over there in Tulsa.
What? First 48 in Tulsa?
Yeah, Tulsa. The first 48. I feel like that show's sponsored by Tulsa. On the first 48,
unless you're not living in Tulsa, you want some land and you just want to eat. Man. You just go live in Oklahoma. That's all. Basically, that's all I want to do. Just get land and go eat.
It's legal in Oklahoma.
Huh?
It's legal in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What weed is?
Yep.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay, yeah. I don't smoke them.
You would know that.
Only problem is you find Oklahoma and see a tornado the next 5 minutes. You think hey, whoa.
Oh. Hey, just smoke you some weed. The weed will take care of it. Whatever happens, the weed will take care of it. Tornado, first 48, the weed will take care of it.
Man, you get scared anytime it rains in Oklahoma. You be like, oh man, what is getting ready to happen here?
But I do like Oklahoma City. I do like Norman. I do like Stillwater. If you think about like what those dudes go through up there, they probably still have their fair share. Because if you think about this, look, Edmonds, Oklahoma, the Air Force Base, and there's some other nice like South Lake looking areas up there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where all the teams live, huh?
You talking about Muskogee and all that? No, there's some backwoods type place. Vanessa says go hunting. You can go hunting in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to do up there. Oh, I forgot about Lake Eufaula. Lake Eufaula is like the size of like Nebraska. It's huge. And
also you got the cabins up there. You want to go stay over?
Broken Boat, all that.
Yeah, they got
those guys tonight play for something. If you think about it, they really did. They just hooped. They hooped for a cause. They love playing basketball. Basketball is everything. The only pro sport in that damn state. The only pro sport in that damn state. And
they're lucky to have that. If they're lucky to have that.
Sorry, Seattle.
If it wasn't for New Orleans being such piss poor their first time up there, they wouldn't have had that one up there.
Oh yeah, Chris Paul and them.
They lost their WNBA team to us too.
Yeah.
Oh, toss a shot. Yeah. Thanks.
Good Lord.
Thanks, Miss Nancy.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, Nesty. Good night, Nesty.
We're gonna be back Sunday.
Appreciate
it.
Don't
know what time yet. It won't matter. You'll see us all day on Sunday. You pick a time. We'll be on.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys play on the road, right?
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
A noon game in Carolina.
Playing the Bible Belt.
So they're playing Carolina in Charlotte on the road.
Which Cowboy player fakes an injury this Sunday? Who's not playing?
Let's say CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee in the shoulders hurt, huh?
I'm gonna say CeeDee.
Hold on, Ayo. He faked an injury. He faked the injury.
Who?
I don't think he needs to face. I don't think he needs a fake one. I think his ticket is signed, sealed, delivered. I don't think he got a fake one. I thought I was gonna get a text. He got cut this morning, but I guess he didn't.
Who was that?
What's the boy name from last night who muffed that point?
We just call him AO. I mean, he's got a weird name.
Diggy, or whatever his name is, Awaza. Something.
We just call him AO.
Mosh, take us there last night. What was the feeling like after that? You were in Jerry's suite. What happened? We saw a very shaken Jerry Jones on television. He was shaking, man. He was shaking after that. His hand was like this. And he was sitting up there, just like this.
I think that when Mr. Jones gets mad, I think when he gets mad, then he starts to shake a little bit.
He did.
I'm not gonna say it's like alcohol, or I'm not gonna say it's age or whatever. I think that when he gets mad, dude, he starts to do that. But with that being said, he should be used to it. We've all seen it. We all seen the last 30 years, the last 26 years, 27 years, 28 years, besides the robo teams and stuff like that. Excuse me. But it's still a 5-win team, a 4-win team. Hopefully we can get past this season. Get well, Mr. Overshown, because next year we're going to need you.
You won't see him. You won't see him next year.
About that,
you're not gonna see him next year.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see him next year.
He tore every ligament in his knee, man. The Peter,
to all three,
the
MCL, PCL,
the MCL, the ACL, every one of them.
All three of them.
All three.
I think he's done. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All of them.
Nah. Yeah,
nah. That was the other leg. He already tore the ACL in the left leg. Now he tore everything on the right leg.
Well,
complete blowout.
He'll be fine.
He won't be the same player.
He'll probably have to get a new knee by age 26, but he'll be fine. Trust me, he'll be fine.
He can't play sideline to sideline no more.
He doesn't need to. He's a north and south guy. He's not a sideline dude. Never been. He's a north and south guy, which is, I have no problem with it. Get your knee right, and you can still be able to sprint and get to the quarterback. Some dudes still have to.
A good point. If he got nerve damage, he is done.
But sources say that he doesn't have nerve damage though.
Yeah, okay, boy, that's good because that's why I say if it's anything like Jalen Smith, see, Jalen Smith had nerve damage. We told all his ligaments he needed that bowl game. He had nerve damage.
We won't fully know that until after he has surgery, right?
No, because they can check you beforehand, before surgery. They can check you for your nerves and see what's damaged and see what's not. Have y'all ever seen or been tested for an ACL type injury?
Nope.
So what they do?
I never missed my nail.
Okay, so what they do? They grab the top of your, like where your thigh is. So they'll grab this part right here. Sorry. So they'll grab this part right here. They'll grab this part right here and rock it and cock it like a gun. If it buckles, if it buckles and goes like that, like buckles,
don't break your leg on the internet.
Right. That's your ACL.
Like about to rinse and twist yourself.
So then they'll bring you like this, or they'll bring you like this. So you got your ACL, which is in the middle. ACL anterior, PCL posterior. So on your right side, so the little tendons right here, and of course you got your M medial, and then you got your meniscus. It's shaped like a C, so it's behind you like that. So it's behind you like that. So it's back here somewhere. But they'll test you for all of that. If you show something, of course they gotta, they'll tell you, hey man, we gotta operate, 12 months or whatever. But now doctors can, pretty much be progressive when it comes to healing you and telling you how much longer you got to sit out. So yeah, it sucks for him because he's a good player, but at the same time, like he should have been in the game for one, or better now than later. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like better to get injured now than later because you still got a lot of football to be played. And yes, they will still test you for nerves. They will still, like feel you out, test your nerves, and do all other stuff. So, I mean, I don't think that his career is over, but it can be. He could be sidelined for a good while.
Okay.
Man, you all right over there, man? They starving you like you lost some weight, man. Your wife starving you over there, man?
People keep saying that, but I still got this going on right there.
That don't mean that you ain't as wide as you was.
I be eating well, boy. Y'all don't understand what's going on in this kitchen right now.
Yeah, man. He
Hey,
he
lost some weight.
Tobias, what you doing Thursday, man?
Give me a number. Thursday is the what?
Yeah, Walt, you want to do a show Thursday?
It's 12-12, right?
You want to do a show Thursday, man?
Just give me the time.
For what?
We won't be back on Earth this Sunday.
Oh, you just want to just do a broadcast?
Yeah, you want to broadcast.
So okay. So look, 12-12 is Thursday. I plan on getting on the water. So I'll be on that water all day, but coming back from the lake, yes, I can definitely get on. I'll definitely get on. I would love to get on the show.
Cause we listen, we can't do it tonight because I'm gonna get off this airway. Y'all can do it because we still ain't heard Tobias's Kyrie story. But
how he was hobnobbing with celebrities the other night.
But that's what I was saying. We got to get some time for him to do that. And don't involve me about to go to sleep right on this air because I'm about to go to sleep right on this show.
Yeah, you hobnobbing with celebrities. We definitely got to hear that story of how you on TikTok this thing blew up. Definitely blew up on Instagram, and I haven't checked back on. I've seen some comments on YouTube. This thing definitely took off. There was the guy apparently who was talking to Kyrie. He's got a video also. He connected with me on YouTube.
Is the Kyle? The white boy in the blue thing,
the guy who you talking to in
the tall black dude that like dapped Kyrie up.
There was a black dude who what's his name?
Because he's always in the Patron Club at the AAC. I don't know him, but when I saw him, I was like, "That's a tall dude. He looks like somebody." And then after the game, there he is, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, what's this dude?
No, hold on. I can get 15 more minutes. Go ahead, Tobias. Let's go get the story. Let's go.
Sure. I mean, it's really nothing though. I mean, the only thing we did. So there were a few of us that went to the game. It's about 8 of us actually. And there's a whole bunch of people that work at my spot, Boomer Jacks, and they were just hanging out. I had no clue that all those people from Boomer Jacks were going to be there, managers, girls, all that stuff. And then, like after the game, here we are. I bought something else. I spent like $100 and some buying something, and then we're just like leaving the hangar outside where Hero is, right there in Victory. And then over there by the Christmas tree where the Mike Madonna statue is.
Yeah.
So, we're all walking south. That's south of the AAC, and we're just walking down, and I see this ridiculous looking vehicle. What the hell is that over there? And I'm like, dude, is that a tank? Then I see this guy in his white shirt, bro. The truck was stupid, dude. I was like, hey man, what is that? Like, what is that over there? Right in front of the Christmas tree. And I'm like, wait, that's Kyrie. No, it's not. Like everybody's walking outside with me. No, it's not. I'm like, no, that's Kyrie Irving right there. And then all the girls go, oh shit, yes it is. And so they all take off, like running up to him. And my friend Kyle, he's from Kansas City Chiefs fan, Kansas City Royals fan. He's like, bro, I love Kyrie. I'm like, yeah, he went to Duke. I love him too. And so like everybody starts to like run over there and everything. And then there's Kyrie just holding court. And what happened was so sorry Mavericks, sorry Kyrie, sorry Luka, but like the Mavericks entered a little area right there. There's a parking garage right there. That's where the ESPN, well, you remember this, the ESPN people, the 1310 ticket people, EA, the players. That's where I saw Kobe. The buses go down there, and so I already knew the Mavericks were coming out of that same little parking garage. And of course, there's security there, so don't do nothing stupid, y'all. But there's Kyrie just parked right there, just hanging out and chilling. And so we all just walk up to him, and we don't try to interrupt him. We don't do any of that stuff. And if you see my video, the first thing I said was "Go Duke," because of course Kyrie went to Duke for like 11 games. And of course Kobe Bryant killed him. He's like, bro, you went to Duke for like 11 games. You're not really a Dookie. Kobe Bryant, we all know that Kobe Bryant wanted to go to Duke because he loves Coach K.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. And so like, I said go Duke. That didn't catch his ear. And then what I did was like, I sat back and waited. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to jump in. Me being 6'2", 235 or whatever. If I jump into something, then I'm a threat. So I just stayed back or whatever and just listened to him. They talked or whatever. And then the moment that Kyrie actually like dapped up the dude, I asked him about his truck because his truck is the thing that caught my eye. It's not him. Kyrie is like what 6'1", maybe 5'11", 5'10", $170 at the most, and there he is, chilling. And he gave me a good description about his truck, what it's used for, zombie apocalypse situation. Luka also has one of those big ass cyber trucks with the four wheels in the back like a dually, and I'm just like, damn.
What brand was it?
And
What brand was
huh?
it? What brand was it?
I don't think I remember the word Resvani. So Revani, Resvani, and they're tactical vehicles, basically
Okay.
meant to take a bullet or two. If you walked up to a Resvani truck and opened fire on it, it will take on the vehicle. I'm sorry, it would actually like take on the bullets. I've seen videos of that part. So I think Kyrie is onto something when he bought it. I also looked at the price of it. It's like 175,000, 177,000 for a truck. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
And so I don't know what model he had, but I think that it was a pretty much an expensive truck. I can't even afford a Ford Ranger right now. So I think that I think that that's a good vehicle for somebody of his ilk to afford and buy. It's pretty cool.
Hmm. Okay.
Man, sounds
But
like
I
a
mean,
very
Interesting.
fulfilling
All
life.
right. See,
he
Kyrie.
bro, he's a very approachable dude, and I always heard that, but I never met Kyrie in person. I've also approached people like Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski, and he was approachable like that. I think that if you have millions of dollars, if you have like tons of money, like F you God type money, and you're that approachable, that just says a lot about your upbringing. This says a lot about how you are as a professional and also as a human being. Man, it's amazing.
I think
The guy's amazing.
I think it's I think this goes back to how much he loves the city. Walter's told about this how the city has kind of took him in, and so he's real comfortable here. So when you got a guy that's comfortable in the surroundings he's at, he's tend to walk among the fan base. Not just I'm not saying he's just out and about, but
You wouldn't do that
very
in
like you
Boston.
said, very He can't do that. He wouldn't do that in Boston. Or to a certain point, doing his time in Brooklyn at the end, he wouldn't do that. But it's been fun for him. I don't see no problem with him signing an extension. Um, whether that comes during the season or after, I think that gets done. And I can literally see him finishing his career here. This wouldn't be a bad thing, man. He got roots. And listen, Texas not a bad place to live. No state income tax. If you got the money, you can go. There's a lot of land to be had here, especially up in Frisco. If you got the money to get that land, you can build a big complex compound. And if you want to be off from somebody, you can be off from somebody. So
So I always kill Dallas sports fans for being weird, being non-knowledgeable of the games, especially when you go into the AAC and how you cheer when you're at a baseball game and how you cheer at a football game on fourth down. Like, why are you cheering when your football team has the ball, right? On third downs, it's different. I also get on people for not really acknowledging how sports works. And then I applaud you. I give you a standing ovation on how you guys treat our athletes here. Y'all treat our athletes like superstars, dude. And I appreciate that because here versus New Jersey, Kyrie in New Jersey is like a dentist. Kyrie here is like mayor, I'm sorry, like Governor Wheelchair or somebody like that. Like he's elevated here. He's admired here. And for a black man in Dallas or a black man in Fort Worth or a black man just in this particular area, like we treat our athletes like they're rock stars, dude. And I applaud you, DFW, for doing just that because it tells them that hey, I can still live here. I can build a $30 million place to live. Y'all can still count my money, tell me how much I'm worth, and y'all would just leave me alone when y'all see me or my wife or my kid at CVS or at Wendy's or any other place. Like I applaud Dallas people for recognizing what greatness is and then just leaving it alone. That's pretty cool to me.
Makes sense, man. Makes a lot of sense. I'm happy he's here. Like I said, you can tell. I seen him. He was at a gas station. He just gets love around here. Everybody love. You know why everybody loves Kyrie? Because we haven't had a player like Kyrie in so long. We haven't had a player this talented in so long. Somebody who can do what Kyrie does.
T.O.
They didn't love T.O. like that here.
No, here we did. Like we really did love T.O. after he left San Francisco.
We loved T.O. up until he started talking about what was going on in the locker room with Tony Romo. Once that happened, everybody hated T.O.
Of course,
they drawing up plays by themselves. Leave me out.
Yeah, he started talking about that. When he let that out, everybody, we done. Then he started dropping a couple passes, and we was done with T.O. I wasn't done with T.O. Dallas was done with T.O.
Then you had your boy Patrick Clayton co-signing. That kind of split it right there.
Yeah, right.
I get you. PC is a friend of the show, so yeah, that's my guy right there. And man, those were the days of being a Cowboy fan. But I think that T.O. people drew a liking to T.O. because his style of play. And then for those years that he was here, from like what was it, 05 to 09 or 05 to 2010, I think that he maximized his time here as a Cowboy. And man, shoot, the world was in love with T.O., dude. I mean, the way he played the game, he complimented Romo. But like you just said, the very moment he started like talking in the locker room, and then the media started turning against him, is when he lost the fan base. So now with Kyrie here, people kind of not like it's reversed. People really don't mess with Luka like that versus how they treated Dirk or even Tony Romo, right? And so I think that Kyrie is even more loved, sadly to say, than our version of Tony Romo, which is Luka Doncic. Like people really don't appreciate Luka right now. They really don't. And so Kyrie just fell into that category of just being loved.
I'll tell you something about Luka. When he leaves a game, he's literally to drive maybe about 30 or 40 minutes in his car because he's a big fan of his car. Or he'll go to Nick and Sam's or some steak place and they'll hold it open for him, and he'll just have dinner there, and then he'll drive another 40 minutes. He might not get home. Say they play a game, he might not get home about 2:33 in the morning because he loves his cars. Because he say he loves driving where there's no traffic on the road. He can, I guess, do what he want to do and stuff like that. Whatever it may be. But he's a big time drinker too. Yeah, he's kind of a little bit of a loner, in that case in point. So you got people like that, but no shade there, but that's kind of like what he likes to do. Or go to a cigar place if they got some around in the northern parts of Dallas, have a little stogie after the game.
He is an older man trapped in a 22-year-old body that looks like that same body should be 40.
But the difference between Kyrie and Luka doesn't endear himself to the city of Dallas. Like Luka don't be out like that. Luka don't.
He does. He does. Listen. He does.
Listen. To Walt. He's a European white man. He don't know nothing about this culture. He just don't.
I'm just saying he don't hang out here in all season. He goes to his hometown.
Yeah, he goes back home. Yeah, that's what he's coming.
He don't hang out here like this. That's not don't fuck with us. That's not to say Luka don't fuck. I'm just saying like he doesn't endear himself like Kyrie does. Like you're not gonna see Luka at a gas station out pumping gas like you will Kyrie. And Kyrie come over to you and talk to you.
And remember, Dirk did the same thing his first 3 or 4 years of the year. He would play and then he will leave and go back to Germany. He will play after the end, and he'll leave and go back or go vacationing and go through his home country. It's just different cultures, And then as he got older and he got married, he brought up roots here, and he probably Lucas got a house. He brought a house here. Muerto in Highland Park somewhere. Was that of the northern part of Highland Park?
For Luca?
Yeah, somewhere around that part. So
I'm not sure.
He's got a house here, but when he's done, he goes back home, and hopefully when he gets older, he'll start selling out more roots like Dirk is. But he's never gonna be that type of guy that goes out like that. That's just not gonna be him.
So Luca is a man's man. Luca is a man's man. Kyrie is a man's man. Kyrie lives in I wouldn't even say where he lives, but he has a compound on the northern side of the Metroplex. A compound. Dak is the exact same way. They got beautiful families. Luca, Dak, Kyrie. They got beautiful families. And they have compounds. They have everything else that we know people want to have. Those three dudes, Luca and Kai are different from Dak. Like Dak will just go and hide. He would just go and hide. Luca and Kyrie will still be in the streets, especially Kyrie. Kyrie is like, I ain't scared of nothing. I mean, that's my, these are my people. This is my city. And so, Kai will just get out in the streets and just enjoy being a human being. Those other two guys are different, but at the same time, Kyrie got more money than Luca has. And here we are. I appreciate him for being how he is.
Just as long as that keep them dogs in his house. That's all you got. White folks got to
say. Oh, Walt. I was going to tell y'all, Walt. So guess who came to my bar yesterday, Walt?
The Usos.
No, I didn't see them. Mr. Stacy.
Who?
Stacy, Zeke's dad.
Who's that? Say it again. I hear you.
Stacy Elliott. Zeke's dad.
Oh man, did you tell me we're supposed to go fishing?
I talked, bro. I like it. So he tells me, and Miss Dawn's there too. Mama D. But Mr. Stacy tells me that he has his own little pond. He has his own property.
Remember, she told us. She said we can go fishing there. She said, you guys go fishing there, whatever you want to. Just let me know. So he was amazing yesterday, and then I also got to serve Mama Higgins. So T. Higgins' mom, she was at my bar. She never left my bar. She watched the whole game at my bar yesterday. And I hope Stacey don't watch the show because somebody in this from Oak Cliff ran his son down on the broadcast last night. ran him down like he was a damn dog in the street.
Well, no, Stacey.
I didn't say. I'm just saying. Hey, it
was you.
I just said you. I just said
he ran him down like a dog yesterday.
I just said it was time. I just said. What? I just said, why you keep giving this guy this one carry, and his other guys get you 10 yards, you stop the drive, get this one carry.
Oh, this man was upset. This man was upset when they took Rico down and put Zeke down there.
I can't go out there. I was. I said, hell,
boy, he was better than a wet damn hen yesterday when they put Zeke Elliott in instead of Rico down there in that goal line after Rico ran that ball.
They put him in, get his damn 1 yard. Now you got to force. Now you got to force a guy who can't hardly throw the ball to sit up there and not try to get a first down. First down on third and long. He could have got his second and short.
Boy, if Mike McCarthy walked in front of Kendrick last night after that, boy, he'd have been dead. My Lord.
That
I gotta hear him Michael Parsons.
No.
Hey, so can I ask y'all?
That dude walked out the field was funny.
Can I ask y'all something real quick? Because I wasn't on the post game, but
didn't want to be last night.
Yeah, I'm sure. But like Parsons doing this. Parsons is doing that kind of stuff. What do y'all like? What do y'all? Well, I'm sure it's not a good look. But at that very moment, I was like, bro, him walking off like that tells me a lot, dude. And right now, if I'm Stephen Jones, I deal him so fast.
Ooh,
I promise you, Khalil Mack his ass. Mack his ass so fast, dude. You would get so much back. You don't even have to worry about a draft right now. Just look at the Raiders, or look at where Shador Sanders is going, or look at where Travis Hunter is going, and say, hey, take 11.
Yeah, hold on.
And give me all your picks.
Whoa. Now, you may be able to do that with New England. They may take him, and they may give you that third overall pick, because the Giants and the Raiders are taking quarterback. Shador's already locked it. His daddy already said, "You can make you take my son in Vegas." and Cam Ward's on his way to the the Giants gonna take the other one. It just depends on who takes the Giants gonna take Cam Ward.
Black quarterback, I really will be.
Trust me, it's gonna be 4 black quarterbacks in the NFCs for the first time in the history of the league. It's gonna be 4 black quarterbacks in the NFCs. Listen, boy, it was funny. Michael Parsons walked off the field like a kid that mama done took his PlayStation 5 from until you get your grades up, you ain't gonna play this game no more.
That's exactly what it was.
He walked off the field.
But this is my thing with Kendrick and them. They tried to give him a pass last night. I was looking at his stats last night. He had 0 tackles. He had a lot of zeros on the board last night. And Kendrick doesn't. Well, he frustrated Joe Burrow. I'm sorry, dude.
He was rushing the passer, man. He just wasn't getting up. He was getting.
Man, you can't have 0 tackles in a game like that, man. This is a big game.
And I give you that. He didn't have a tackle, but he was rushing the passer. He was making somebody
who say we getting ready to go on the run and we supposed to do all this, you got to lead the pack. You got to have something. You can't have 0 tackles in the game, man.
He did say we
you all on NBC. Hey, you all on NBC. Cowboys wasn't playing on NBC that night, and he ought to doing interviews on NBC.
I said, look at Mustafa. This joker turned out to be Scar. I said, God dog it, man. He didn't have a target. He didn't have a stat.
He didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing, Vosh. And this dude is whining and complaining on the sideline. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me go back to I'm looking it up right now.
Come on,
it's appalling. And have we seen any sign of him since then? On
name is at the bottom. Look, Vosh, he had 0 sacks, 0 tackles.
You posted it?
What?
Can you post it like you do the stats and facts?
Oh yeah. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, show us this.
Take a look at this. For those of you who missed it last night, here it is. My Lord.
Blow it up.
There it is right here. Michael Parsons. 0 tackles, 0 sacks. How in the hell? And you got the nerve to be walking yourself off the field, crying. I told Kenny, I said, yeah, I know I'd be crying too. If I'd walk off the field, be crying too. If I had 0 sacks and 0 tackles, I'd be upset too.
That joker walked off like his mama took his PlayStation. Tell you ain't getting this back till you get your grades up.
And got the nerve.
got the nerve to be. Hold on, I just got to show Vosh this right here. Vosh, you got to see this.
Let me see shit. Hold on.
No, I got to show you. Let me show you what you missed out on. Where Kendrick kept having me rewind it.
Oh. I knew the season was over after that joker, boy.
This is Michael Parsons last night in the locker room. This just tell you all you need to know. This is him.
That joker sound like my grandmama.
This is him. That's him.
What was he saying?
That boy said, first off, he started out, Hey, boy said, you can put that on the story of the Cowboys on the Cowboys.
My God.
And CeeDee Lamb jumping up and down.
Oh man, it was bad. It was bad last night, man.
Even Sam had to weigh in.
Yeah,
Sam had to weigh in.
Sam was so bad. She said she gonna get on her. What kind of braid she had on last night?
I don't know what the braid she had.
Yeah, she said she ain't gonna she said I ain't put my wig on for this. She's gonna hop on.
She looking like my next door neighbor, old lady Grimm, over
there.
with some little two twigs in her head.
I'm gonna put my wig on for this. I'm just gonna leave my braid. I'm just leave my braids on this.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna come on. She came on with a wig on.
Ooh, okay, boy. Well, now you missed. Boy, I tell you what, you missed a fun night. We had Jerry too last night. Oh man, Jerry set it up.
Yeah, boy, Jerry said I ain't giving no love.
What do you say to somebody like that when he missed? He ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, James Slater tried to say, what do you say to the kid? You can't say nothing. He wasn't giving no love to nobody, boy. That joke pissed off.
Jerry was so mad. Jerry said, I'd rather we not even block the punt. I'd rather we just kick the punt and see.
Yeah, they was on his head today for that. What do you mean you don't block the punt? What do you mean don't block the punt?
Jerry's so mad last night. He speaking in tongue. He said, now thinking about it, I don't even think we should have blocked the punt. Hell, we should have just went.
Shannon Sharp said, what the hell are you talking about? Don't block the
punt.
He said that last night. We were like, what? What did he just say?
That's what I said. That's what I said. He got some Johnny Walker blue in his hand. I said he gotta have something in his hand or something, boy. That joke was so mad.
We thought Bone Foster was going to
get but he threw Bone Foster on his bus. He said the special team basically cost us the game.
Well, he threw him over and ran over him.
He basically threw him in the bus. He said special teams cost us this game.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Yeah.
That joker said, now looking back, I kind of wish we hadn't blocked the punt. We should just let him keep the ball and just get started.
He says 3 phases: offense, defense, special teams. Special teams failed.
Special teams failed us today.
It's Bone Foster. That's Bone Foster. That's his stuff right there. Damn.
And if you're an NFL player or a coach, especially a coach, and you walked out on that.
Hold on. Check this out. Wait, what was what's the name numbers yesterday?
Who?
Cooper Rush was 16 to 31.
That's you blame.
And Jerry Jones said the special team failed us with the quarterback threw for 16 to 31.
Yeah, he only
how many picks did he have?
1.
16 completion. See, he only had 16 completion. So, but he threw over 30 times. He only had what do you have 100 and something yards?
183 yards.
You throw 30 times, you need to at least get to 200. I mean,
Why even throw it 30 times anyway? Not even that
well, now that's why when we talked about it, I said, why did nobody in the interview room ask Mike McCarthy, why did Rico only carry the ball 18 times? Why did the quarterback throw 31 times and the running back ran 18 times, but he ran for almost 153 yards on 18 carries? He had almost 7.3 yards a carry, and he only touched the ball 7 times in the second half. Why was it so unbalanced with the discrepancy between run and pass in the second half? It wasn't like y'all were getting blown out. The game was close all the way through. You criticized Kellen Moore about him being unbalanced in the playbook, about him not running more with the pass. You say he's gonna run more, and then in a close game, you basically played into their hands when you just kept throwing the ball over and over and over again. You talking about 41-second possession drives where you just could have run the ball and maybe kept Joe Burrow off the field a little bit more. They won the time of possession battle, so it didn't make no sense. That's the only thing my start with Mike McCarthy or with the guys was in there. Why didn't anybody ask him why did he run the ball? Why did Rico Dowling get 18 touches when the boy had 153 yards, almost 8 yards of carry last night? Nobody asked him. They were just talking about Bones Foster.
But you know what though? You also know this though. I don't think that the media is. I don't think they care. If that makes any sense. I don't think they care about even asking Jerry those questions anymore.
I don't think that they thought that was the time to ask after what just happened. They probably weren't gonna get a good answer.
Right.
But okay, so as a media, right? As a media base or whatever, we here on the show, we also have the people that love watching us sit here and talk about the Mavericks and the Stars and the Rangers and the Cowboys. I'm sorry to think this and say this, but nobody's even afraid of losing a credential when it comes to the Cowboys anymore, bro. Because it's been 30 seasons. The Cowboys and that star, they're losing their luster with that star. Sure, people keep it alive. Sure, people, it's the Cowboy game. I must go to a Cowboy game. I must get to Arlington. I must see the stadium. I must see all the stuff. Are we really even glorifying and putting the star on the pedestal anymore?
Well, to your credit, the reason why nobody asked that question is because nobody's blaming that as the reason loss. Everybody's clearly blaming the loss last night on that what's name play.
I get that.
Even people today in the barbershop came in there, man, the Cowboys, all he had to do was not touch the ball. And I was like, that's not what lost the Cowboys a game. Not running the football lost the Cowboys a game. Nah, man, I don't know.
Thank you. You're just looking at one play.
Right. Nobody thinks that.
Nobody at one play.
Not running the football had anything to do with it. They only say that muff punt is why they lost. Hell, Jerry even said himself,
because
game.
Because listen, if we talked about it on some of those possessions in the red zone, if you run the ball instead of trying to throw it, you might hit your head on the goal line. You might get touchdowns instead of maybe a turnover on a pick or maybe having to kick a field goal. Because, like I said, in the first half, he was running for 10 yards a pop. Literally, he was running for 10 yards a pop in the first half. Rico down. And then it didn't drop off in the second half, even though he didn't get hardly any touches. He was still running for basically close to a first down. Or basically, if he ran the ball, it was basically 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 3. It was 2nd and manageable. And to only get seven rushes in the second half, to me, that's more egregious of why you lost the basketball game. The football game than anything off a fluke block punt. But if you want to go that route, you can go ahead and go that route. But once again, the Cowboys not being balanced on their offense, especially Cooper Rush should not be throwing the ball over 30 times. I mean, he's got to throw the ball over 30 times. You in trouble. And the head coach made a decision is that we're going to feature Cooper Rush and not our running back who has been running the ball. Who is, and I think they had a stat over the last 4 weeks. If you just empty out the rest of the season, let's go by the last 4 weeks. He's been second in rushing overall in the NFL. So when you got a guy running at that kind of percentage and he only gets 7 touches in the second half, I got a problem with that.
Well, we all know the Cowboys got a huge problem with being the Cowboys, and I mean we'll just compound the problems with the problems. The last time I seen success was when I was in high school. Here I am, a 44-year-old man.
Well, you and me both in high school.
Yeah, and so I don't know where it ends or begin. I don't know what a success will end. You know, even if the Cowboys had Patrick Mahomes, I don't think that it will be
for this mess.
Patrick Mahomes could not save you from this mess. Which is why I said Bill Belichick couldn't save you from this mess. Which is why I also said that, you know, Taylor Swift couldn't save you from this mess, bro. Like there's nobody on the face of the earth besides the Joneses that can save you from themselves and from the team failing. Romo couldn't do it. If Romo were in Kansas City, Romo would be Patrick Mahomes. And it's things like that. And so, yeah, Cowboy fans, just buckle up, stay buckled, stay locked in, because if you're still buckled up and locked in like we are, for one, you're a true fan, but secondly, you're a tortured person. You're a tortured soul, and I'm going to pray for you when I get in the shower tonight.
Oh, well, one thing will be good about it in January. You want to be upset in January about how the Cowboys got blown out at home, because they ain't gonna be playing. They ain't gonna be playing. They ain't gonna be playing. They gonna be sitting up. So
I thought I was gonna be going to I thought I was gonna be going to Green Bay for the draft, but they screwed that up too. So
hey,
going to New Orleans Super Bowl. That's it.
If they turn around and just say, you know what, whatever.
All right, man. So we'll be back Sunday or Thursday. We'll play it by ear.
We'll play by ear, but we did an impromptu show. We got it done. So we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, but we'll be back. Yeah. We'll just know that we'll be back. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, and we'll see you around live sometime later this week, if not Sunday. Oh, I like the hat tip.